Yo, what is up, guys? Savage Boy 23 back with another video. Today I'm going to give you guys my NBA predictions and my NBA recaps. If you guys please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is. And tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, so I'm going to tell you guys everything good and everything bad about the NBA yesterday. We had every game that was good yesterday, but not as expected as we wanted to be. Not as good as we wanted to be. I'm going to talk about it, but before we get into that, can you guys like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is, and tell me what team do you think will bring the NBA championship home. Alright, so, yeah, let's dive into everything, okay? 76ers, Dallas Mavericks. I tuned into this game from the first to the fourth. I think Dallas was on an 11-0 run, and then all of a sudden, the 76ers shot a 2, then shot a 3, and then after that, they just went, they started going up, Dallas Mavericks started going down. The main two people I want to talk to is Kyrie and Luka. Now, the only reason why I want to talk to them is, first off, you had no Joel Embiid in this game. And I chose the Dallas Mavericks to win this game. I didn't say it was going to be a blowout. I mean, well, to be honest, I think I did. Anyways, I thought this was going to be a fun, compacting game. Luka was going off almost. Kyrie kept on not shooting what he's supposed to be shooting. And it's just, man... The two players that I want to give a shout out on the 76ers is Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris, man, this man was going off. Well, mainly it should be Tobias Harris, then Tyrese Maxey. I don't know why I said Tyrese first instead of Tobias Harris. But other than that, Tobias Harris, congratulations to you. You went off on this game as you should be and as you need to in every game. Now, 76ers, I've said it before and I'm going to keep saying it again. I can't keep going against my favorite team in the NBA, regardless if they have no Joel Embiid or with Joel Embiid. Now, who do I give the downfall in this game? Do I give it to Kyrie, Luka? I don't know who to give this to. What I will say, though, is Dallas Mavericks, you pissed me off so much. You lost how many games so far? You lost a few important games. Now, this was a great game. This was a phenomenal game. I don't care what anybody says in the comments. This was a fun game. Regardless if 76ers won, or regardless if the Dallas Mavericks won, or regardless if Joel Embiid came in this game. But I loved it. It was amazing. I tuned in from the first to the fourth. And then after that, man, the 76ers were blowing out the Dallas Mavericks in that first or second quarter, and then the Mavs started making a run in the third or the fourth. Man, I want to say this, though. This was a great game. Again, hopefully, Joel Embiid comes back before end of the season. But Tobias Harris, man, I can't give this guy enough, recognition of what he did. I know what people are going to say. Tyrese Maxey did it too, but yeah, Tyrese Maxey always takes up games like that. Come on. Tobias Harris, man, this guy was going to be like, if I'm correct, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Tobias Harris like the third face of the 76ers, if I'm correct? And he showed it last night. Now, regardless if Joel Embiid played or not, but let's just say if Joel Embiid did play, I think this would have been a blowout. Let's just keep that right now. Let's just keep it a buck. This would be a blowout. It would be a show, but it would be a blowout. But other than that, this game was good. Tyrese Maxey, you did what you had to do. Tobias Harris, you did what you had to do. The whole 76ers roster, I'm amazed. You beat my second favorite player in the NBA, Luka and Kyrie Irving. Now, I'm not going to sit here and bash on the Mavericks. Like, we all seen what they can do. Same as the 76ers. Now, the real question is, to everybody in the NBA, anybody that's an NBA fan, can the Mavericks and the 76ers, whatever team you are, whatever side you are in, can your team pull it all the way to the NBA Finals? That is a question. That is a thought in everybody's mind. Because, again, I have friends that like the 76ers, hate the 76ers. And to be honest, I did say we are going to make it this year. I really did. But, I mean, to be honest, if Joel Embiid stays healthy, then I could see the 76ers as a threat. Now, he's missing almost half of the games. More than that, to be honest. But if Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris and all of the roster on the 76ers can do what they do, then I think it would be a long shot for the 76ers to go. Like, I wouldn't say they're not going to go. I wouldn't say they are going to go. But it would be a long shot for them to go. Like, they have to pull through it, because you got a lot of other great teams in the East. But same as the Mavs, like, can Kyrie and Luka handle their business in the Western Conference? That will be determined. The reason why I say that is because the West is a lot harder than the East. You got a lot of teams right now in the West, starting from 1st to 8th, struggling right now. And whoever loses a game between 5 to 9 or 5 to 10, that team in the under 5, the team under 5, they're going to have a tanking game season. Right now, I know everybody's rooting for the Phoenix Suns or the Los Angeles Lakers or the Golden State Warriors. But if a Mavs keep losing games like this, they will be ending up in that spot right there where I'm talking about. Now, their next opponent is probably not going to be easy for them. I don't even know when their next opponent is. But we got to wait and see. Maybe it might be easy, maybe it not. Same as the 76ers. 76ers, now, I'm going to say this loud and clear to everybody in the Eastern Conference, just the Eastern Conference. No, or not the Eastern Conference, the whole NBA, okay? Let's just say the whole NBA. East and West. The 76ers are having a fight right now because no Joel Embiid. You don't have that big man on the court. So the 76ers are going through the battle right now, and they are winning those battles right now. They've beaten the Cleveland Cavaliers not once, but twice. One before the All-Stars and one after the All-Stars. Now, they beat a very good Dallas team with a new face in Dallas. Washington is his last name, if I'm correct, or first name, and then I think his name is PG Washington or whatever it is, and then there was some other player. But the Mavs are struggling while the 76ers are going up. Yeah, sure, it's not looking good for 76ers where they're sitting at. But I'm asking you, fans in the NBA world, which one is harder? West or East? Which team is struggling more? Dallas or 76ers? You might ask, who are you going to say? Now, where the 76ers are sitting right now, I'm not concerned. I'm really not concerned because let's say they do get back Joel Embiid probably next end of this month, like end of the month, and he has like a few games, a few runs here and there. Like, he won't get MVPs, my guess is. It'll probably be Nikola, Giannis, maybe Kevin Durant. But he won't get MVP. But let's say he does come back and he dominates end of the season. Can people change their opinion about the 76ers or where they're sitting at? Because I've had people telling me, and I've said it before, and I'm not even going to say I'm not. I'm going to say I've said it before, and I'm going to keep saying it. With no Joel Embiid on the floor, I said the 76ers are going to get blown out. And was I wrong? Absolutely, I was wrong. Am I going to be up here ashamed of what I'm saying? No. I can't go against my own team. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. All the time, most of the time I do. But, again, this is NBA. This is the NBA life. Sometimes you go, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Next season for me will probably be way different. I will probably be undefeated next season in the NBA. I will probably be undefeated. Because this is my first time doing this for each team, so we gotta fix some stuff around. But I'm excited for this season, and I'm excited for next season, because next year I will dominate. I will dominate each team in the NBA. I will start winning games left and right. And people are going to say, oh, you're just winning at this point because your teams is basically everybody except for the terrible teams. That's not the case. I just have a lot of, and it's not just the teams. It's just the players on the team, you know? Again, I always win. I never lose. I never have L's in the NBA. Doesn't mean this year I'm doing good. No, this year I'm doing terrible. I think this is my first year doing it, and I'm terrible at it, at losing games. I'm terrible at it. I should have done better. Same as football. Football is my first year too. Hopefully next season we'll do good, but football is more competitive than basketball if you think about it. But other than that, hopefully next year we do good. But now let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks. Oh no, let's go back to 76ers. My bad, 76ers. If the 76ers have Joel Embiid by the end of this month, I'm telling you, 76ers are going to be back. Everyone's going to be talking about them. Don't tell me no. Everyone's going to talk about it. All national TVs, all sports TVs, they're going to talk about the 76ers. And then right when they come to the playoffs, they're going to fall short one more game, two more games, whatever the case may be. Now, again, where's that put 76ers when they come back? Are they going to be a scary threat? Are they going to be a scary team? We all got to wait and find out. I can't wait. Let's talk about the Dallas Mavericks. Now, Luka and Kyrie Irving. I need to talk to you two. Now, let me tell you this loud and clear. You had it. I know you might say this is not a big lead. For the NBA fans, it's not, but to the NBA players, it is. To me, it wasn't a big lead. 11-0 start. Okay, understandable. All right, we got it. Then they shoot a 3. Or they shoot a 2, then a 3. And then Tyrese Maxey and Tobias Harris put them right back in the game. Do I see the Mavs going all the way? Absolutely. Absolutely. If I see them struggling like this in the playoffs, do I think they're going to make it? No. Absolutely not. Because the reason why I see that is, in the West, you got a lot of other teams fighting for that 6 seed, 8 seed, 5 seed, whatever the case may be. You got the Phoenix Suns, you got the Los Angeles Lakers, you got the Golden State Warriors, you know. You got a lot of great teams right now fighting for that 6 seed. And you got the Kings and Pelicans. So the two teams right now that people are trying to hope for Dallas to fall in the rankings is the Golden State Warriors and the Los Angeles Lakers. That is what they want. So they don't have to play inside the play-in tournament. I'm hoping that's not the case. That doesn't actually happen. But we all got to wait and see what's going to happen. Is Dallas going to start tanking games? Hopefully not. They went out here and they had a fun game. Right when the game started, everything was perfect, right? Everybody thought the game was over. 11-0 start. Okay, understandable. 11-0 start. That's not going to change anything. And then they came out with aggressive and they won the game. It was a blowout around the second quarter into third, if I'm correct. And I tuned into the game from first to fourth, regardless if it's a blowout or a win. I tuned into the game because this is a fun game. I will never miss it again. So yeah. Again, you guys tell me in the comments, where do you think Mavs are gonna sit, and where do you think 76ers are gonna sit? Which team do you think is gonna fall short, and what team do you think is gonna keep on moving on? All right. But other than that, this game was a blast. I loved it. Hopefully, these two have a rematch in the next game. All right. Let's talk about this game here. Hey, everybody. Okay. Let's give Warrior fans a time for them to think, a process of them. What did they go into this game? Lakers lost the day after this game. Golden State Warriors fans were happy. Then the Lakers played the Laker fans wanted the Warriors to play. Then they played the yesterday, and then everything fell down from shame for them. Everything went down. Now, happy birthday, Jason Tatum. Congratulations of this game, and congratulations of you going off in this game. And again, happy birthday to you, man. I forgot yesterday was your birthday. You're 26, 25 if I'm correct. But yeah, man, happy birthday. The way that I know this game was over, and don't tell me no. No, don't tell me no. Nobody in the comments say no, you didn't know about this. This game was not going to be over until then. The way that I know this was over, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Derek White shot threes. They shot how many threes if I'm correct? 9 or 10? Maybe more, maybe less? When I saw those many threes in a first half, I was like, nah, it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over. When you see teams in the NBA shooting from that kind of far distance, to have that kind of arc into the net every single time, back to back to back to back, it's over. You cannot stop them. Now, everybody's giving back flashbacks of what happened to 2020 or 2022. My bad, 2022 to 2023 NBA Finals run, or playoff run, or regular round run. The longest losing streak, or not longest losing streak, the worst deficit for the Warriors to sit in, 44-point game. It all changed last night. If you guys are curious of the math of this new one, 56-point game. Oh, and you're like, oh, did you tune into the game at this point? Now, this is going to hurt Warriors fans. This is going to hurt Steph Curry fans. This is going to hurt Klay Thompson fans, Draymond Green fans. I have a friend who's a Warriors fan. Okay? Beg to differ. You know, I asked him, and the game was on, I asked him, how do you like losing by 56 points? Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear to every Warriors fan. They went to bed last night, and they were having nightmares of this game. I'm just glad that I didn't become, or I didn't like, you know, go for the Warriors in this game. I didn't know it was going to be this of a blowout. I did say this was going to be a game yesterday. Anyways, I told my friend, and he started laughing at me about the game last, the Lakers Chicken McNuggets. And then I walk with him, and I show him, I was like, what is that right there? He's like, Warriors, Celtics. I was like, do you see the score? And he got so pissed at me for that. Now, I'm going to say this loud and clear to everybody that's a Warriors fans. They're going to have nightmares of this every single game. If they even do touch the NBA Finals, they're going to have flashbacks of that Celtics game. Now, I want to say this loud and clear to every Celtics fan, every Golden State Warriors fans. You didn't have to do them that dirty, Celtics. You really did not have to do them dirty. Not on Jason Tatum's day. Jason Tatum was surprised. He didn't even expect them to win by 56-point lead. Now, I'm amazed. I'm excited. Because, you know, the Warriors and Lakers right now are kind of battling it out right now for that 9th seed or 6th seed or whatever the case may be. The Warriors do play the Bucks, and the Lakers do play the Thunder. I do know that. But right now, if you're wondering who is the faith on right now, the faith has to be on. I will tell you guys here actually in a little bit. I won't tell you the faith right now. I'll tell you later. But this game was a blowout. This is actually a blowout. I didn't watch the game. When I saw Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and all the Celtics chipping for threes, I was like, might as well not even tune into this. I did not tune into it. I just wanted to tune into it to piss off my Warrior friend. That's all I wanted to do. But yeah, this is going to be a long recovery for the Warriors, a long recovery for Stephen Curry. This is going to be a long recovery for Klay Thompson, Kevon Looney, Andrew Wiggins, all of the players right there. This is definitely going to be really hard on Steve Kerr. Steve Kerr probably did not expect this blowout. Nobody expected this blowout. I didn't expect the blowout. I'm guessing the Warriors didn't expect it. Nobody expected it except for probably the Celtics, or even if it's not the Celtics, it was nobody. But I want to say congratulations to Jason Tatum for this amazing win. I'm happy what he did. I'm happy what he accomplished. I read this one time on the ESPN, and people are going to talk about who's the face of the NBA. We already have that discussion. We already had that discussion. My only two players in the NBA that should be a face is Luka or Tatum. That is it. Now, we don't need anybody like, a team that's really young. I would love to have SGA's face in the NBA, to be honest. The young face of the NBA. Now, that would be awesome. Now, people might agree with it, people might disagree with it. But other than that, this game was boring from the start, from the tip. As soon as I saw those threes go in, I was like, yep, it's over. So, yeah. But we are going to move on to this game here. Clippers versus Timberwolves. Now, you might ask, did you tune into this game? This might be a first game for you you didn't tune into it. To be honest, I did not tune into it. Minnesota Timberwolves, you disappointed me of what you did in this game. There was no need for you to go out here and lose by a point in this game. I don't know how you lost by a point. I don't care if you came off of a back-to-back. I didn't care if you had a day off. I don't care what you did. To go out here and lose by a point to the Flippers. Now, at this point, you're not even playoff caliber team. You're not. I didn't see this game. Did not see the highlight of this game. I didn't have no time to. Did not want to. I am just disappointed that the Timberwolves lost by a point. A point! Now, I'm not going to lie. People might say, this is a very good game. How come you didn't tune into it? Everybody knows that I'm not a Flippers fan. I hate the Flippers. I can't stand the Flippers. Their ugly jerseys, their ugly colors, their ugly logo. I can't stand them. When they're out of the playoffs, I'm happy. But to be honest, just because they won by a point doesn't think the Timberwolves are going to be a lot. And to be honest, they messed up what they did yesterday. Now that means the Thunder's in first. Thunder now has the advantage of the Western Conference, which I'm happy of. If the Timberwolves won this game, they would have stayed in first place. I mean, to be honest, the Flippers are nowhere. They're still hovering around, I think, third or fourth. But that doesn't mean nothing. But I'm just disappointed that the Timberwolves went out here and lost by a point. A point! Man, Timberwolves, this is why I say you're not ready for the playoffs. You're really not. And I don't care if you even do play this team again and you win or you lose, or even if you do face them in the playoffs, don't mean nothing. It just means that you're going to keep getting your revenge because you're going to keep getting that flashback of you losing by a point. And I know what people are going to say now. This game was very competitive. This is why you see a low scoreboard, 89-88. This might be, and I might be wrong, this might be like one of the lowest games we've ever seen of a win. Correct me if I'm wrong. 80. They didn't even touch 90 or 100. But I'm just disappointed. Ant-Man, he tried his best. Karl-Anthony Towns tried his best. And apparently it did not go through. They lost by a point. I'm just disappointed, man. Now, hopefully these two do play again in the future, sooner than later, and I need Timberwolves to blow them out. But even then, even if they do play again, it doesn't even mean anything because it might be towards playoff times. So, yeah. We have a few months to go in this NBA season, and then we got towards playoff. So, yeah, at that point, it's even nothing. It's not even pointless at that point. So, yeah, I'm just disappointed at Minnesota Timberwolves. This was a boring game, trash game. I hope I never see this again. All right, let's talk about this game here. Detroit Pistons, Orlando Magic. I did not tune into the game. Did not see the highlight of this game. I saw it in the NBA recap. I saw this game was very close when it should not be close, and then all of a sudden, probably fourth, the Orlando Magic pulled away. I don't know who to give this recognition to, but I didn't see the game, did not see the highlight of this game. Again, young Orlando Magic team, young roster, young players, a young coach, phenomenal fans. But again, the real question is, are you ready for the Eastern Conference playoffs? Answer that. But until then, we gotta wait. Detroit Pistons, this game doesn't even mean anything for them. Their season is just cooked, tanked, washed, thrown away, fire dumpster, whatever the case may be. I don't care. Yeah. This game was boring to me. Alright, let's talk about this game here. Charlotte Bobcats, Toronto Raptors. It's amazing to me because Toronto Raptors went against a Hornets team that I wanted to win. Toronto Raptors, the last game I saw them, I said that I wanted them to win. They didn't win, but of course they beat the Charlotte Hornets. This game was not even close. It wasn't even fun. This game, I'm not even going to talk about it. It was boring. I did not tune into it. Did not see the highlight of this game. Did not want to do anything in this game. But again, this game. Move on to this game. Cavs versus Knicks. I did tune into the game from the first to the fourth. Jalen Brunson, I saw that scary injury. I hope you're okay. Hopefully we see you in the next game. Most likely, I mean, to be honest, I say no, but you might give it a go. The Cavs went out here and lost. Donovan Mitchell did not play in this game. I saw that at the last minute. Darius Garland tried to do his best. This game was close every single way, and then all of a sudden, it just fell short. The Knicks, man, they showed up and showed out. Who do I give this point? Who do I give this game to? I don't know, to be honest. I would say, since Donovan Mitchell Jalen Brunson left, I would probably say Josh Hart. And if it wasn't Josh Hart, it was probably another player. But yeah. If it was the Cavs, it would probably be Darius Garland or somebody else. Because Donovan Mitchell is out for his fourth game in this one. Hopefully we see him in the next game. But again, we will see what's going to happen for the next game. But other than that, this game here was fun. I tuned into it regardless, even if it was a loss or a blowout. You got to give the Knicks credit. The Knicks did what they had to do. Last year in the playoffs, the Knicks, I think, were 2. The Cavs were 4. This time the Cavs are the Knicks are 4. The Knicks are 2. But since now they lost their Eastern Conference, they lost a game, so now they're out. So I think they're in 3rd, if I'm correct. So right now it's just hard for the Knicks and the Cavs. I don't know if they're. I don't care. I don't even know if they're even gonna care about losing now at this point, because I mean, to be honest, they're gonna keep on winning, but when it comes towards playoff times, they're gonna start, ramping it up, everybody back and healthy. So, because they got to deal with other teams in the East, like 76ers, But yeah, this game here was pretty fun. I liked it. I didn't care if a win or a loss. I hope Jalen Brunson is healthy and he plays in the next game, but We all gotta wait and see what's gonna happen for this player. Let's make this quick. Pacers versus Spurs. This is a really funny loss to me because, like, anybody can beat the Spurs. Anybody. And the one team that wants to lose to them is the Pacers. The Pacers. This is why you guys are not good. This is why you don't have a loyal fan base. This is why you're going to be a horrible team in the Eastern Conference. You guys want to say Tyrese Haliburton did not play in this game? Okay, so be it. You want to say Victor was going off on them? Okay, so be it. Just because Victor won his, second game in a row doesn't mean that the Spurs are back. Doesn't mean the Spurs are good. It just means you played against a terrible Pacers team. Pacers are not good. Even if they do go into the playoffs, they're going to get knocked out first round. They're not reliable. They're not healthy. They always get hurt just like the Flippers. But yeah, I did not tune into this game, did not see the highlight of this game, did not care about this game one bit. So I could only say one thing right now. Probably Victor went off on this game. I don't know, though. But I'm just amazed that the Pacers lost to this team. And this team is not even good. They're like, the Spurs are not even good. Man. That's just funny to me at that point, you know? Like, the Pacers went out here, regardless if Tyrese Haliburton played or not. And they went out here and lost. Not even a loss, almost a blowout. Which this wasn't even a blowout. But yeah, this game here wasn't fun, wasn't pretty, wasn't good from probably the tip of the game. So yeah. I'm just funny. I'm funny, man. I'm funny. I don't know how the Pacers lost to a Spurs team that's not even going to make it to the playoffs, make it to the play-in. Not even looking inside of the playoffs. That's just funny to me. That is funny. Funny things. Funny stuff. But other than that, this game here was boring. Alright, let's talk about this game here. I tuned into this from the first to the fourth. Now, if I'm correct, the Thunder were down. Or not the Thunder. Yeah, the Thunder were down 24 to like, 10-4 if I'm correct. And they came back. And this game was not chippy, but it was pretty good. At one point, the Thunder was down. At one point, the Phoenix Suns were blowing them out almost. And at one point, the Thunder looked like they were going to have a run in them, and then they fell short. SGA, Jay Williams, and all the Williams and Chad and all of them, they're a young, talented team. Now, this is what I wanted to say. The Thunder are number one in the Western Conference now. They are number one. All because of the Minnesota Timberwolves lost that game against the Flippers earlier yesterday. If the Flippers if the Flippers lost that game, the Timberwolves would be fighting right now for the, they will be actually tied for the number one seed. So, yeah. But I want to say this. Kevin Durant, I think it's time for you to leave the Phoenix Suns. I really do think it's time for you to leave the Phoenix Suns because you can't do anything with that team. And apparently that team does not need you no more. So, you gotta leave. And Devin Booker did not play in this game. Just when the Thunder, or just when Bradley the Bum Beal, well, actually Bradley the Bum Beal played in this game too. So, yeah. I mean, Devin Booker, you know, always a clown in the NBA. Always wants to act like a foolish around everybody. But to be honest, I don't even see. I don't look at him that way. I don't think he's ever a funny guy in the NBA. I think he's just a clown. Always act like he's better than everybody, but he's really not. He plays on a Phoenix Suns team. A Phoenix Suns team that they act like they think they're scared, but they're really not. just when the Phoenix Suns acting like they were going to come back in this game. I chose the Thunder in this game. A lot of people thought it was going to be over because of the scoreboard around like the blowout time, but instead the Thunder came back and won. Or they won, but the Phoenix Suns were trying to make a move back in. But the scoreboard kept on going up and down, and that's what I like. Not like the Boston Celtics Warriors. This game was actually competitive. This game was pretty close. It was nothing like the Timberwolves game, but it was close. And I want to give a shout out to the Thunder's team. They played their hearts out, played amazing in this game. But Bradley the Bum Beal played in this game. I'm surprised he didn't break his own ankle. Because every time this man goes on the court, everybody got to take a deep breath so he doesn't fall. I'm happy of this game, to be honest, but move on. If you guys can, please like, subscribe, comment down below, and tell me what your guys' favorite team is. Tell me what team you think will bring the NBA championship. Alright, so some of these teams are playing a back-to-back, like the Thunder, Clippers, Timberwolves. Alright, Grizzlies versus Brooklyn Nets. No John Morant, Mikal Bridges, or Ben Simmons. I'm gonna be taking the Brooklyn Nets in this one. Hopefully, the Brooklyn Nets do come out here and aggressive, start winning this game. If they could just sit all their main starters in the fourth, so they can get healthy in the next game. But yeah, I'm gonna be taking Brooklyn Nets in this one. All right, now this game here, we all know that I like watching Giannis and Damian Lillard, but I might have to pass on this game. The only way that I tune into this game, if it was a blowout, not like last night, where it was a close game, 88-89. But I'm going to be taking, of course, my favorite player, the dude that should win MVP. He carries a team, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I want them to go out here and cruise to a win. I want them to blow them out and then just cruise to the win. Minnesota Timberwolves, I want you to sit and watch this game so I can show you how a really good team blows them out of the water, okay? The Timberwolves are not going to... Timberwolves, I want you to think about this before you even go and watch this game. The Flippers are not good. The Flippers they're trash. The only reason why you guys went to a close game is because you guys did not have momentum in this game for some reason. Nobody came off of a back-to-back. Nobody came into a back-to-back. So what is the point of you guys even going to a close game? The Bucks are going to win this game. And I want to say this loud and clear. I keep on forgetting. This dude, I don't know his full name. But Chuck, if everybody knows who I'm talking about, he's on TNT. I call him the Chucksters. Every time this guy says guarantee it to win, they lose. So if there's ever going to be another game on TNT, please don't say guarantee it, because every time you say that, you always make the team lose. So do me a favor and just say I'm gonna go for the Bucks, but don't say I'll go for the Bucks, guarantee it. Because every time you say that, the team gets blown out or they take an L. So please don't say that. You can say your favorite team is gonna win, but don't say guarantee it, because you don't know nothing about basketball. You can't be talking. Stephen Barkley, whatever your name is, bro. That guy's so funny, man. But he's so annoying, though. I can't. And I would literally be pissed at myself if I worked on a TNT crew. I just can't work with that man. But yeah, I will say this though: Bucks, go out here, blow them out, and then just cruise in the fourth, just like what the Boston Celtics did against the Warriors yesterday. So do it to the Flippers, because the Flippers are trash. They're not even good. They're a horrible fan base, even if they had a fan base. But yeah. I know what people are going to say, like, the Flippers have the best arena in the NBA. To be honest, that's not the case. I saw it. It's not even good. I don't like it. So every Flippers fans, don't worry. Your big brothers are gonna take it. The Los Angeles Lakers are gonna take it, because when the Lakers win a lot more championships in the future, we are gonna need a second arena to hold up the NBA championship. So thank you for giving that house to the Lakers when they get more championships. And the Lakers are not gonna ask. They're just gonna take it, because that's what they do. They're the older brothers of that house. So. But Giannis, Damian Lillard, show up and show out, blow them out, and just cruise in the fourth to a win. Please. That's all I want. A win. That's all I want. Alright. Timberwolves versus Portland. Is this even a game? Is this even a game? Because this does not look like a game to me. This looks like a practice scrimmage to me. Now, I'm going with Minnesota. I swear, if the Minnesota Timberwolves lose this game, they're not going to win the NBA Finals. They're not even going to be touching the playoff round, the second round. They're not going to be touching it. Maybe not even. Yeah, never mind. Forget what I was about to say. They're not going to touch the second round. They're going to get knocked out. They're going to get swept. All right. I'm going to take the Minnesota Timberwolves in this game. So hopefully they do come out with aggressive. And yeah, give me Minnesota Timberwolves. Ant-Man, Karl-Anthony Towns. Hopefully they win this. All right. Talk about this game here. Jordan Clarkson versus Kuzma. First off, this is not going to be it's not going to be a fun game, not a fun show. I recommend nobody go to this game, nobody go buy tickets, nobody tune on to TV. Just basically do something else while you're not watching this, because this game is boring. You got two terrible teams trying to fight out for the best battle. East versus West. You know, the Wizards are kind of shaky. The Jazz are kind of shaky. But if I had to guess, the Wizards are more trash. But I'm going to be taking Jordan Clarkson, the Utah Jazz, in this one. Hopefully they do go out here and win the game. Even if they win this game, doesn't mean nothing. It just means they got an extra win on their record. I got the Jordan Clarkson Jazz. Alright, this game is going to be fun. If he even does play, because every time he does play, he doesn't play. If De'Aaron Fox does play in this game, it will be fun. If he doesn't, it'll still be fun. But you got DeMar DeRozan versus De'Aaron Fox. If De'Aaron Fox does not play, you got DeMar DeRozan versus Malik Monk or Sabonis Sabonis. This is going to be a fun game. I will try to tune into this game. This might be another hard prediction. I know you guys might say the Bulls are trash. What do you mean it's hard? Hey, the Bulls are climbing up. Don't think the Bulls are not climbing up. Just because you see them struggling doesn't mean they're trash. They just have a horrible coach. That's all I'm going to say. Their coach is terrible. I think they need to fire him. But I got the Sacramento Kings winning this game. It hurts me to say that, but I got the Sacramento Kings winning this game. Do I see another blowout? Less than 24 hours? No, I don't see another blowout. The only blowout that I see is the Bucks game. That's gonna be a blowout. But I don't see any other blowout. Yeah. I got the Kings winning this game, regardless if De'Aaron Fox plays. So, yeah. Bulls are good. I love the Bulls fan base. I love the Bulls players. But to be honest, I got the Kings winning this game. Alright, let's talk about this game here. The Thunder are coming off a back-to-back. Now the faith, I told you guys earlier, the faith is in the Lakers' hands. If the Lakers somehow in some way go drop the ball on this game, their season is going to be in shambles. They are going to be in panic mode. This might be a very interesting game. Not only that, One team is going to try to stay in first place in the Western Conference, and one team is trying to fight out to play inside the play-in. I would try to tune into the game. Of course, the Lakers are going to try to bounce back of that loss they did. The Thunder is going to try to keep on momentum on that win they did yesterday. You got basically an old team versus a young team. You got very good talent and you got okay talent. If you guys are wondering who's the very okay talent, that is the Los Angeles Lakers. But I talk about the Lakers. I love talking about the Lakers. But Anthony Davis, I have to go against you today. I'm going with SGA and the Thunder winning this game. It hurts me of saying that. Warrior fans probably love me saying that. I will say this loud and clear. This is going to be a very chippy game. I don't mean no fighting. I'm just saying chippy from the scoreboard. Both of these teams are going to be scrambling for the basketball later today. If the Lakers do win, they go back into 9th, and the Warriors go back in 10th. The Lakers lose, the Lakers do stay in 10th, and the Warriors stay in 9th until they play their next opponent, which that might be the Bucks. But yeah, this game here will be pretty good. I will try to tune into it. If I don't, I'll just look at the recap. But guys, you guys tell me in the comments of what you guys' favorite team is, and tell me what teams you think will win today, and tell me what teams do you think will bring the NBA championship home. But until then, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace out.